how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading. So in this reading we're going to be looking at your career over the next 3 months. What are the messages you need to hear? What's going to be happening in your career and your finances? So when you're ready you can choose one of these 3 piles. We have pile 1, 2 and then 3. So once you've made your choice you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. Feel free to pause the video here if you need a little bit more time to make your decision. Okay, so click the timestamp and I'll see you at your reading. Okay, group number 1. Let's take a look at your career messages and finance messages over the next 3 months. So, I do have your oracle cards here as well. So we're going to look at the oracle cards first and then we'll move on to the tarot messages. So, let's see, your first card. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Okay. Gathering your tribe. The 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. And anxiety. Okay. Okay, group 1. So over the next 3 months, I definitely feel that there's going to be a lot of change when it comes to your career and your finances. I feel like initially though, and this may be where you are currently, that there's this feeling of worry that's coming through with this anxiety card here. And I feel like there's a lot going on in your mind. Okay, so you may be worried about where you're headed, where your future lies in your current position, or whether this is enough to keep you going financially. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of questions milling around in your head and a lot of, I was going to say, wow, yeah, worst case scenarios. So maybe you're someone naturally worries a lot or about the worst possible case scenario. But what I see here with the 3rd chakra is this evolvement within your solar plexus. This could be this realigning here for you because I see you feeling much more confident. Okay, look how, I mean, especially in this particular card as well, look how strong that yellow is. It's so vibrant and it's so powerful. It's such a powerful image. So I don't feel like you're going to be down for long or you're going to be worried or anxious for long. I feel like this is really going to propel you forwards in some way where you're going to feel much, much more powerful. So something is going to change here because this is the feeling of insecurity and this is the feeling of real security. This is real true confidence that's going to start to shine through you. And then I feel like there's going to be some collaboration here. So this may be you working with more people, okay, or building on the relationships you already have in terms of your career connections. But I feel like there's something that you've been wanting the answer to, or you feel like you've been needing that direction, but we have the answers you need are coming. So that's such a positive sign, isn't it? The answers you do need are coming to you, group 1. So hopefully this can reassure you a little bit that you don't need to worry so much because when the answers you need are for you, they will come. The universe won't let them pass you by. So I feel like in a way you can kind of sit back and relax. Obviously not totally because we all have to work obviously to, earn our money. But so it may be that, you're still having to move forwards in what you're doing, but I feel like you're being guided to not think too much about the future because it is all going to start aligning for you very soon. Okay, and I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot to do with other people. Okay, so whether this is your own business and you're collaborating with others, or if you work for someone else, this could be new colleagues, or you're going to be getting on very well with them because this is you gathering your tribe, gathering your people around you. So this could even be if you have a social media presence, it could be like gathering your followers or your subscribers. Okay, and there's a lot to do with communication coming through here. So I feel like you're actually going to be really, really busy in terms of being on your phone, talking back and forth with different people. So it's definitely a really busy time you're headed in that direction of in the next 3 months, group 1. So this may also be whilst you're in this place of sort of anxiety now, and for you to to almost embrace that feeling of needing some rest. You definitely need some mental rest. I feel like you need a lot of sleep. Okay, so you may have been having sleep issues or some nightmares or something, but I feel like this is your call to really embrace that side of things, to let go, because things are going to take this big U-turn here. Okay, well, you're going to be feeling like, yes, okay, I don't know why I doubted myself, or I don't know why I doubted this situation, because I can't believe how amazing this has turned out. So I'm really pleased to see this for you. Now, it could also be something around Gemini season, or perhaps the next Gemini moon, whenever that is. But obviously, this is a timeless reading. So it could be the next Gemini season or the next Gemini moon, especially if that's close by within the next 3 months. But let's see. What else is coming through about your career and your finances over the next 3 months? Okay, so we have the Star, the Two of Wands, the Three of Coins. That's amazing, actually. And the Eight of Wands. Ooh, wow. Group 1. Okay, yeah. So it's definitely like either the first month or the first half of the first month is going to be the struggle, the hardest for you. Okay, because it seems to be all moving upwards after this point. So yeah, the hardest point, or the time when you feel like you've lost hope, or that you're in a place of despair and worry, and like you don't feel like, yeah, there's hope for your future, like maybe even like losing the faith. Okay, so if that's where you are now, then just know that you're not going to be there for very long. Okay, you're definitely going to turn a corner here. We've got the Two of Wands, so this may be 2 different opportunities that come through. And again, we've got that Gemini energy coming through a lot here. So 2 different, there could be this mirroring energy with you and another person in terms of your career, like working in a business partnership together, or this could be 2 different jobs, okay, or 2 different roles that you do in the jobs, okay. But it's definitely this time of indecision where, you know, you're going to get out of this place of being feeling lost, but then you get to the place of, okay, if I want to get out of this, what do I need to actually do? Okay, I need to make a choice. I need to choose this one or this one. It's something about having to choose something here. And then the Three of Pentacles, okay? So again, there's all of these threes that are coming through here. So it's almost like maybe there are 2, like you working with 2 people. Or you working with one other person, and the third entity is the creation of, you know, what you're making together, or what you're building together, okay? Because there's again, this collaboration, this coming together with others and building things. I see building some kind of structure that's built to last, okay? Because we've got the earth element, which is solid, something very solid. I feel like you're building, but I also feel like this could be about your study or about learning. So this could be that you are taking a course, or you're going back to school, or you're improving upon some skills that you already have. Maybe in terms of your communication, it could be your communication skills that you're improving, or the way in which you communicate with the people in your business. But there's definitely a lot of self-improvement and overall improvement, I feel like, in terms of your workspace, maybe even upgrading your space or organizing it in some way. And then we have this really quick moving energy here with this Eight of Wands. So something is going to shift very quickly once you're in this place of, you know, where you're building. So this may be something you're building then like takes off, okay? Something that you're putting together here with others really takes off. It's like the speed of light here. I feel like your head, oh my God, it's going to turn so quickly. That's almost what I'm seeing with that Gemini. Those 2 heads, like whoa, like I did not expect that. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for you. King of Coins, Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords. Whoa, wow. It's just really intense this one. So the next 3 months, yes. Okay. Money. Money is coming to you here with this King of Coins. Absolutely. I mean, look at him. Okay. He's about as wealthy as they can get. Okay. And the tarot spread, like, he is one of the, or if not the only, the wealthiest person here. So this is a really positive significator for financial abundance and wealth coming to you. Okay. And I feel like this is also about the way that you're, not only the way that you're earning your money, but maybe the way that you're spending your money, the way that you're saving your money. I feel like there's a lot of sensible, responsible feelings coming through here. So I feel like that's maybe where you are. Like, you're going to be very sensible and responsible, building up your credit rating, feeling like you have more than enough. Okay, I'm definitely seeing financial abundance here. But it's not something that's just gifted. This is something you've worked incredibly hard for and will continue to work hard for. But here with the Seven of Swords, this may be just a little caution about remaining grounded. Okay, because Seven of Swords reversed can be about self-deception, okay, or confusion, but sometimes I see it as a little bit of like fantasy or illusion, something that's not quite how you think it is, something that appears one way but it's actually another. Okay, because especially then we've got the Ace of Swords, which is about truth, which is about clarity, mental clarity, and understanding. And again, it relates to that, those answers are coming. These are the answers coming. So maybe, yeah, this period of some slight confusion that comes through, something confusing, or something that you're just, yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe you feel like you're not sure if this is gonna be consistent, or whether there's just something that you're not seeing, that maybe this is about bringing in other people to see it from their different perspectives. Okay, because sometimes it could be hard for us to make certain changes. Sometimes we need somebody else external to us to, see if it can be done a different way. So this might be something that's coming through there. But I do feel that you're gonna, like I said, you're either gonna mentally yourself overcome this, is if this is you feeling a little bit ungrounded, okay, because we do have a very grounded energy here as well. So maybe financially you'll feel very grounded, but mentally you may be a little bit up in the clouds. And maybe that's almost like you receive so much money, or you receive so much attention, or something happens so quickly that like your head spins and you kind of feel dizzy. Okay, and maybe you don't feel like you're quite on this planet a little bit. So that may be what this is as well. But either way, I feel like you're either going to get the answers you need, or, well, you are going to get the answers you need, because that's come through multiple times, and you're going to get this mental clarity as well, and this feeling of, coming back down to earth, and, feeling safe and secure in that way. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I'm just going to pull some fishbowl messages as well. Career messages, career and finance messages for you over the next 3 months. What was that? Oh, don't mess up my neat tarot spread. Try something new. Okay. Soulmates. Speak your truth. It's time to move on. Oh my God. Move forwards. Wow. Yes. Limerence. Online dating. Oh. Someone is watching you. Ending. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I wasn't expecting half of that. I really wasn't. I don't know if you were. But we've had some like romantic stuff coming through here. Online dating. Limerence. It's time to move on. Someone is watching you. Let me just put the dating stuff. Hold on. We got online dating. Someone is watching you. Soulmate. So I don't know if there's something to do in your romantic life that is affecting your career over the next 3 months. Very well could be. Because everything's linked, isn't it, in our lives in one way or another. So maybe there's something to do with your romantic life is going to have this impact. Okay, whether you're moving on from someone. Okay, this could be the energy of what you're ending and moving forwards in. Okay, so for some of you, if that resonates, okay, it might be about your love life. But as this is a career reading, this very well could be more about you moving on in your career, moving on, trying something new. Okay, it's definitely a lot of movement here. You're not going to end up in the same place. There's something in your life that is coming to an end, and you are moving forwards and trying something new. And I feel like you are being guided to say yes to this change. Okay, so especially if this has been a choice, okay, if you had your say in this, I feel like you are being guided to say yes, okay, to move forwards. And we have to speak your truth as well, to speak your truth. So that could also be as well the energy of inviting in what you want by leading by example. So, you know, you being very open and honest about what you want, what you desire, and then that coming back to you. So those answers that you're needing, either from someone specifically or maybe from the universe, that you will then receive those messages that you've been desiring. Okay, so definitely something about being very open and honest. But this could also be being very open and honest with yourself. Okay, make sure you're not lying to yourself or deceiving yourself, because here we do have limerence, which is definitely in relation to the Seven of Swords here. So as I was mentioning before about sort of not being really on earth, kind of feeling on, this can be like the feeling of being on cloud nine and being obsessed. It can border into obsession. It can border into unhealthy obsession and attachment. Okay, tends to be in relation to people, but I guess it could be about other areas as well. If you feel like there's another area of your life, if you become obsessed with, you can't stop thinking about it, like it's on your mind 24/7, but it starts to feel like it becomes a detriment to you in some way. That could be that you're in this limerent state. Again, like I said about your career, especially, like it makes me think about like people that become famous overnight. And, you know, like a lot of child stars ended up, you know, traumatized or stuck at the age in which they became super famous, because, you know, it is like a trauma. So it might be something like big that shifts within your career here that, I don't know, that makes you, hold on, what was I going to say? It just skipped my mind. That's weird. Yeah, so what was I going to say? Some shift in your career, yeah, I mean, may cause you to have these limerent feelings. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably what I was going to say. But we've got, yeah, it's time to move on. So yeah, if you've been thinking about moving on in your career, I definitely feel like this is your time over the next 3 months. You are going to be trying new things. I do feel you're going to be experimenting here, and there's definitely going to be a lot of growth for you. Okay. But yeah, and we've got someone who's watching you. And I feel like, I mean, it could be about relationships for some of you, because we do have a few things about this online dating and soulmate. Someone is watching you, so it could be that. But I'm actually sensing this may be about the work that you're doing as well. Like somebody's keeping a close eye on you, and, you know, not to put any pressure on you, but maybe you know this. Maybe there are multiple eyes on you all the time, and that's something that you're going to be more in the spotlight in. That makes sense as well with that third chakra, because it's such that bright yellow shining like the sun. So I feel like you are going to be shining like the sun, certainly by the end of the next 3 months for you in terms of your career and your finances. Okay, so yeah, I think this is a really, really positive reading. I hope you did too, and I hope it's brought you some value today. So feel free to let me know in the comments below if it resonated with you, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading. And if you'd like a personal reading, then the link is in the description box below. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care, group 1. Okay, group number 2. Let's take a look at your career and finance messages over the next 3 months. Ooh, okay, so we're going to look at your oracle messages first. So let's see. We have, meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces, prayer feather, daughter spirit, wow, and adjacent possibilities reversed. Okay, let me just make this look presentable. Wow. Okay, there's a lot coming through about spirituality here for you over the next 3 months. So I don't know if there's going to be some kind of spiritual awakening in relation to what you're meant to be doing, or it's guiding you on the path that you're already on, But it feels like there's going to be some quiet, some downtime here. Because with this meditate and contemplate, I just feel like you're going to, and the prayer as well, the daughter spirit, there's a lot of like really soft, peaceful energy coming through here. So I really feel like you're going to feel at peace in your career and with your finances. And, this is a really blessed feeling. Because I feel like if you were in some serious financial trouble, you wouldn't be feeling at peace. That's the thing. Sometimes we need to work hard so we can feel like we can have some peace. Even though peace is a state of mind that we can feel in the moment when we practice meditation. But sometimes we do also have to have that balance of sacrifice as well, so we can attain a more relaxation with having some financial security. So I feel like so far so good for you, group 2. We also have adjacent possibilities. So I feel like there's going to be maybe a few different options for you. Okay, and again, these are things that you are going to be really taking your time to mull over here. I don't see you rushing over the next 3 months or making any hasty decisions. I feel like you're definitely going to be taking your time. And again, whether you're going through this currently or not, I definitely feel like spiritually you are going to be so much more aligned. Okay, so I feel like this is definitely something to do with your purpose here. Okay, so it could be that you have the North Node in Pisces, or you could have a lot of Piscean placements. But it's just so lovely, because I feel like this is also going to be a time of, really great manifestation for you, where you're going to be going within and really searching for what really makes you happy in your work. What makes you feel good? What makes you feel at peace? What intrigues you? Because there's also a lot of curiosity and creativity coming through. So I feel like you're definitely going to have a really nice creative time. Like you're going to have, I don't know if this is more time to experiment or time to feel free, like you're swimming in the sea, literally like these fish are here. But then also free like a bird. There's a lot of things coming through about birds. So it may be that you receive a lot of signs from birds, as birds are the spiritual messengers. Or if you see a feather as well, like, now it could be a white feather, but there's a lot of multicolored feathers here. So very bright, vibrant feathers. So just know, whenever you notice whether it's a white feather or bright, vibrant feather, the spirit is with you. Okay, I feel like spirit really wants you to know that over the next 3 months. So there's going to be some new opportunity, I feel, that comes through. There's a lot of, this one just flew out, but there's a lot of, see how many doors are here? There's a lot of doors or these windows of opportunity. So, I mean, maybe that's what's nice and peaceful for you, where you feel like you have that freedom to choose, where you're not stuck in a rut in some way. But then here we have the Empress, which jumped down. Did I say the Empress? The Emperor? I mean, you could be an emperor or an empress, doesn't matter. But this is the feeling of being in control. So I don't know if this is you being your own boss. Okay. And it may be that you're able to take a bit of time off. This could be a bit of your downtime here. Maybe you've been working really solidly through winter and it's your time to have some relaxation during summer. Or, this is obviously a timeless reading. So it doesn't matter when you're drawn to watch this, is when it's meant for you. And same with, the seasons here. But I'm just saying something about a lot of hard graft and then chill. And this is what I see happening for you over the next 3 months. But you're still going to feel like you're building something here. Or that you're, I don't know, there's something about you being in charge. You being the maker of your rules. Okay, let's see what else is coming through here. Oh my God, too many are just flying out all over the place. Just briefly saw the 8 of Wands there. So I do feel there's something about quickness here as well. So, but we'll see. So career and finance messages for you over the next 3 months, group 2. Okay, so we had the 5 of Cups. Judgment. Ace of Wands. The Hierophant reversed. Okay. So there's a lot of sensitivity coming through here. So I'd be surprised if we didn't have some strong Piscean, Cancer or Scorpio placements. We do also have some fire here, Aries. And Taurus over here as well. Okay. There's something I feel like is going to upset you, okay? Or there's going to be something like you're dealing with people that are upset, okay? Because of all of the spirituality and, there's a lot of like water, healing energy coming through, a lot of emotional stuff. So it's either you're dealing with people that feel this way, like you're helping them in some way to feel better, like you're helping people that feel lost to feel found or to feel like they found themselves. But this could also be you, okay, feeling the pain, and either empathically, or if there's something else in relation to your career that makes you feel sad, makes you feel lost. I'm seeing some loneliness here. So I don't know if there's some isolation. So maybe that you work on your own a lot, or that you will do over the next 3 months. You'll be left up to your own devices here. But I see you doing something that seems unconventional to like your family or to your friends, or sort of your immediate tribe. But I don't know, I just see you like breaking out of the box. Like I feel like you've been doing everything in maybe the same structured way, and there's something that you're going to be shifting here, and it may be sparked from something that feels like it's failed, something that was cancelled, something that was delayed, something that was a block to you, like you were blocked from progressing in this area. There's a particular area I feel like in your career you were blocked, like you were trying to do something and it was like no. And then I feel like it's from that, it's like because you've come to this stop and you're like, okay, well I can't move further forwards, I don't want to move backwards, so I think I'm just going to divert to the right, or I'm going to divert to the left, I'm going to try this instead, or I'm going to try this instead. So again, it's that feeling of options coming through. Again, all of these possibilities where you feel like, okay, this area didn't work, I'm going to try this one. This one isn't working, I'm going to try this one. And I definitely feel like you're really determined, group 2, like you are incredibly determined. And I feel like you just have so much spiritual support surrounding you right now. So this may also be how you're feeling, like you're being pushed in this direction, but then you're confused because, okay, you're pushing me in this direction, but why are you now blocking me? And it's because, okay, you're on the right path, okay, you're on the main right path, but it may be that you were starting to divert onto a different path that wasn't for your highest good, okay? So it might be, they're just trying to sort of bring you back onto the straight and narrow. So think about you continuing on the overall path but branching out, okay? I definitely feel like you're somebody that needs to experiment a lot, like to actually try things, to feel like you learn from them. And so, you really experience them, and you experience what works and what doesn't. So I feel like that's something also you're going to be doing over the next 3 months is, some experimentation and, throwing a bit of mud at the wall, seeing what sticks, okay? But then it may be that sometimes you feel kind of hurt depending on how it's received or like what you get back in return. But I feel like this is all part and parcel of, what you're meant to be doing. And it's also to help build a lot of strength and resilience within you to be able to handle any criticism or judgment here, because we've got the judgment card. So this could be, others' judgment, like you're worried about others' judgment, or this could be your own judgment, like this internalized criticism, like thinking that you're not good enough, but instead of thinking, okay, this didn't work because I'm so bad, I'm so lame, I'm so stupid, or I'm not good enough, whatever negative thing it may be that you might say to yourself, just think, no, this is not because I'm not good at it or because I'm not worthy, but it's because I'm being guided into this new area. There's something else I'm meant to be doing, especially if you've tried so hard, and it's not to say about giving up, but it's just a diversion. I don't feel you're meant to be doing anything crazily different to what you're already doing. I feel like you're already on that path. But this is where I feel like you're really being guided to lean in to spirit, okay, to let spirit guide you, to spend some time to pray and to meditate, and to allow more of these spiritual doors and connections to be open for you. So let's take a look at the fishbowl messages now for you. What else is coming through for you for your career over the next 3 months? Okay, we have you are healing, moving, almost there, unblock, be honest, fix and take control of what you can, breadcrumbs, Emotionally avoidant. I need you here with me. Cute. Okay. So this is the energy I feel like you're going to be in, definitely. Okay, which is a really positive one. Fixing and taking control of those things that you can and not getting yourself bogged down or upset by those things that you can't. Okay. And the funny thing is, this is when I feel like you're going to be unblocked from progressing forwards. So it's like you have this block. Okay. Again, it might be in the form of a no, or in the form of some kind of technological malfunction or breakdown, or something that gets in your way, and it's like this block. So then you divert and you do something else, and then the block clears, and then not only can you go this way, but you have the choice to go back and do this again if you wish. Okay, so yeah, it's like this is what you're being guided to do, is to definitely anything that is outside of your control, is not in your hands, absolutely put it out of your mind, forget about it, and to put all of your attention and focus into those things that you can make a difference in at this time, and then that block will be lifted for you. So because we've also got you are healing. Okay, so you are healing and you're almost there. Okay, and I feel like you will also heal by being more honest. Okay, something about your honesty is really key here. So whether this is being honest with yourself, okay, about what where you really are, what you want, where you want to be, or being honest with other people, especially if your job calls for that, especially if you do work in some way in healing or something. But being honest, being as honest as you can, is going to be the healthiest thing you can do for your overall highest good, for everybody else's overall highest good, and certainly your career and financial health here. Okay, emotionally avoidant. I need you here with me, breadcrumbs. So maybe this is how you've been feeling, okay, in your career, or in terms of the money you've been receiving. Like you've been only getting just enough to keep going, just enough to keep you interested. Like this might be just enough interest, or just enough bookings, or just enough, of a wage, an hourly wage. I don't know what it is, but something that hasn't felt like it's been enough. Like I said, it's only breadcrumbs, but it's those breadcrumbs that have kept you still there, kept you still on this. Okay, but it's like you're needing more than the breadcrumbs. You're needing more in order to stick with this, in order to move forwards. And I do feel that that's what you're going to get. Okay, you're definitely going to get a lot more than breadcrumbs moving forwards. But I actually feel like you're being guided again to not focus on the lack, but to focus on what you do have, everything positive that comes your way, to really sit there, take a moment to appreciate it, and that will actually help to attract more of the same. It's the energy of like glass is half empty versus half full. So it's like if you were going to get a bonus, for instance, or someone was going to send you a tip. Say they sent you a $10 tip, and regardless of the service or product or whatever it is, you can either look at it and go, wow, $10, I'm so appreciative of that. That's amazing. Thank you, universe. Thank you, this person that's tipped me the $10. Or you can say, $10, is that it? After what I've done, or what I've provided, or whatever, right? What's the universe going to do then? It's going to go, oh, they didn't really appreciate that tip. They obviously don't like tips. Group 2 doesn't want any more tips. Okay, or is not happy with the $10. Like the universe isn't differentiating the difference between whether it's low or high. Like they might just say, oh, okay, well, maybe group 2 wanted less than that. Oh, I didn't realize. Let's make sure they only get the $5 tip next time. So you see what I mean? So I feel like this is definitely about you saying, okay, oh, thank you for the $10 tip. That's amazing. And the universe goes, oh, wow, they really enjoyed that tip and they're so thankful and grateful for it. Oh, let's send them some more. You see? So yeah, every little thing that happens, I feel like you need to class it as a win. Every little thing. And again, you're being called to, definitely let spirit guide you. Okay, or any form of divination that maybe you use. You might be into tarot, or channeling through meditation, astral projection. I mean, you could be a Reiki healer. There's so many different healing practices. You could be into astrology, human design. So yeah, many different things here where I feel like you're going to be able to help give people guidance. And it doesn't have to be in the spiritual sense either. This could be more of a conventional thing that you do, but in some way there's definitely like You are so spiritual. So I'd be surprised if you weren't encompassing that into whatever you're doing. But I definitely feel you're being guided to do that. So it doesn't mean necessarily you have to actively use it in terms of selling something with it, but you can, again, let spirit help to guide you with it, or letting certain crystals, aid you with their qualities or their properties to help you in some way. Anyway, I feel like I've digressed more than enough, but there's movement here. We've got moving and almost there. So there is definitely movement. And if you're wanting this change in your finances, or, in the amount that you're receiving, or in just feeling overall like overly better and not feeling judged by you or by yourself, you're almost there. You're very, very close. So I do feel like it's coming. So maybe the end of the next 3 months, maybe just after 3 months time, you'll feel like I'm here. Okay. But through the next 3 months, it's like I said, it's going to be a bit quieter. But I feel like there's also going to be a lot going on behind the scenes, a lot that you're doing, that is going to take you to this place of, I just feel like you need that peace, that quiet, that alone time as well. So I feel like maybe that's what this is going to bring to you as well. A little bit more peace and quiet that you are craving in the end. Okay. So beautiful. I hope that this resonated with you, group 2. Please feel free to let me know down in the comments below if it did, and give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, group number 3. Let's take a look at what's coming through about your career over the next 3 months. So we're going to look at your oracle cards first, and then we'll look at your tarot and the fishbowl messages. Oh, okay, so we have a new start is coming. New moon. Spirit keeper of the south. Action. Oh, this is an exciting one. Healer of the ages. Okay, group 3. Okay, there's definitely going to be a big change here for you. There's a brand new beginning coming for you. So this could be you moving on from what you're currently doing or where you currently are. I mean, it could be about relocation, or this could just be about, you moving on from the current career or the financial situation you felt stuck in. It definitely feels like this positive new cycle beginning for you, like you're starting this new chapter. Yay! I hope this is a new start that you're wanting, but I do feel it's going to be something you're very passionate about as well, because with all of this heat, there's all of this beautiful warmth here, and we're seeing with that south energy. So maybe this is about moving towards the south of your country, or south in the world, or south some way in your career, but not in a downsizing way or a demoting way. It feels like it's a really positive upgrade in some form. But I definitely feel like there's a lot to do with fire energy coming through here. So I don't know if you resonate with fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but even here with this healer of the ages, I'm seeing him almost having the fire within his hands, even though that they're actually in those fire burners, whatever they are, those, what do you bloody call them? Whatever, it doesn't matter. But they're not actually in his hands. But that's all I'm seeing here, is like the fire is there in his hands. So I definitely feel like you're going to be going through this intense creative cycle here, where you're going to be initiating something, you're going to be inventing something, innovating, or going somewhere brand new. There could be that there's travel happening within your career as well. It could be that you're offered this new opportunity to travel somewhere, okay? And I just think it's lovely as well that we've got healer of the ages. So this could be about the type of work that you do, that you do this very healing work, whether it's holistically or conventionally. It may even be that your work situation is going through some kind of a healing. So let's take a look at your tarot messages now. This could also be that something big is going to take place around your summertime, okay? Or whenever the next summertime is for you, because this is a timeless reading. So, of course, whenever you're drawn to this is when it's meant for you, okay? But so whenever the next summertime is, that may be when the change happens, okay? It might be that something is initiated during spring, but it might be that you start to see the results, or you actually take that leap and move somewhere or go somewhere by the summertime, or when it's very hot where you are. Okay, let's see what else is coming through about your career and finances messages over the next 3 months. Okay, 9 of Materials, Page of Swords, Knight of Emotions, 9 of Voices. So there's a few things coming through about the number 9 here. So that might be a time scale for you, that something about this changes by the number 9. 9 days from now, perhaps 9 weeks, 9 months. Okay. But I feel like the beginning of the next 3 months, you may be feeling like you are quite dependent on something. You know, with this 9 of Materials, there is this financial dependency. So I don't know if this is a dependency on someone, like a partner perhaps, or whether this is a particular form of income. It's like you're holding on to it because you're afraid if you let go or you venture on into something new that you won't have this as a cushion to fall back on here. So I feel like that might be something that worries you a little bit. So this might be you having like an employed job part-time, but then venturing and starting a new business. Okay, and then it might be that you're wanting to put more time and effort into your business, less time into your employed job, but at the same time you're not ready to quite let go of it yet, and that's absolutely fine. You know, you have to do it when the time is right, okay, and when you feel secure enough. Or I mean, I guess it's always going to be a bit of a risk though, isn't it? Everything we do in life is always a risk. So I mean, whether you stay, whether you leave, whatever, you're risking something. So if you look at it that way, you know, sometimes it's good to take those risks, sometimes it's not good, sometimes it's a gamble. So it's definitely, I feel like then maybe that's something that you're thinking about. There's a lot of back and forth energy coming through here. So you might be mutable sign dominant, like Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Gemini. But I feel like also like there's something, whatever you've been thinking about, I actually see you doing it. I see you doing it. Like maybe you've been planning something out for a while. You've been thinking about doing something. You've been thinking about reaching out to somebody or making this move or accepting an offer, okay? Accepting this new beginning. But I feel like you've been holding off. Again, maybe because of this feeling of needing something to feel secure, or not having enough time to put into this. But it's like we've got that action and we've got that new start. So I feel like this is you actually taking that action, and maybe around the new moon is when you will take it as well, the next new moon for you whenever you're watching this. But it feels like, at times you just want to feel like you want to close off to it, like you don't want to think about it because it may cause you some stress or some anxiety. It may even cause you to feel like you're losing sleep. But at the same time, I feel like there's also going to be a lot of love for whatever you're doing. Like there's like this passion, there's a fondness for whatever it is. Like there's a like that you have, not just a love, but you really enjoy it. And you know, it's like in terms of people we love and in terms of people we like. Because sometimes we can love somebody, but we might not like them, you know. So it might be we've, got a lot of history with them, or we've got a family connection with them. So it's something that keeps us loving them or loving it, but maybe we're not liking it so much at the moment. So it might be you love on a greater level what you do, but you don't like maybe what you're actually doing, certain details, or something that feels monotonous, or like it's Groundhog Day, or like the boring side of things. It might be there's a bit too much of that going on. So, and this may be why you're being drawn to run away or to take action and move on. So let me just get some more information here about the next 3 months for you. Oh my God, look at that. We have the 6 of Voices, the 3 of Materials, the Page of Materials. Wow. Okay, so look, with the 6 of Voices, this is again movement here. There's a lot of movement coming through. But the swords can represent thoughts and communication. So it may be that there's going to be a lot of mental movement. But I still feel that it's going to be physical movement here. This may even be about actually crossing waters, going overseas. But if this is more in terms of your mind, it might be that you're letting go of something that you were holding on to. Okay, now maybe this is also holding on to your independence, or maybe you were very solidly doing something alone, whereas now you're looking to work with others, to collaborate with others in some way. So that could be what's going on here. But this could also be like study as well. It could be that you're thinking about studying something. But I definitely see like there's like lessons being learned here. Like you're going to be learning a hell of a lot about money, about your career as a whole. maybe the way you spend your money, and obviously the way you earn your money. And I feel like there's going to be these new opportunities coming through here as well in terms of offers. Okay, you're going to be offered something for sure over the next 3 months, and it is going to be a chance for you to make some money here. So this might be like a traveling opportunity that you're also going to be able to make money from. Or this could be about work, you're sent on a course, or maybe you go on this course that you maybe you buy the course, but then you're going to make money from it. It's like this could be you getting bookings or something from it. I don't know, but it's really really positive. I feel like there's a lot of mental involvement here. There's some spiritual and emotional involvement here, and definitely there's financial, because I see you stepping up. Like this is you actually leveling up your energy here. And I feel like you're going to be leveling up your monthly income. Okay. Your net profit, I definitely see, is increasing. And whether this is your own business or working for someone else, this could even be a bonus or a promotion or something. But I will say here, we do have the 5 of Emotions, which is a very, very painful card. Really, really painful. So it's an odd one that's just come through here in terms of your career, but it could be something to do with the work you do, especially if you work in something to do with healing, helping people with their physical, their mental, or their emotional health. But maybe this is something you do as an extension of what you're already doing in your job role. Okay, it might be that, for instance, I don't know. Well, I'm just going to say a lawyer just popped into my head. For instance, a lawyer, maybe that's not the best example. I don't know. But just as an example, one particular lawyer could, they might be great at giving the legal advice, but they also could be there as emotional support. Sometimes end up being a counsellor, like hearing everything that they've got to say. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't dealt with lawyers really, but so maybe that's a poor example. I don't know how I know that they work on the clock, don't they? Billable hours and everything. So maybe not. Well, maybe they'd be happy to listen to you be upset, again, because of the billable hours. But you get my drift anyway. Well, okay, another example, like a hairdresser or a barber. They can often be seen as counsellors, can't they? Or people can treat them like that because, they're spending so much time on their hair, and it's like the place for gossip or for, spilling everything that's been going on with you. I'm sure hairdressers have the most secrets. So, yeah, I just feel like there's definitely something that's causing that there's some pain involved here, either in the work you do or whether this is your pain, okay, that you're going to feel some kind of upset over something. But this could also be empathically as well. Like you are picking up a lot from other people. It's coming through like your tears. I don't know. There's like a filtration system almost, like an emotional filtration system. So I definitely feel like you're somebody that's very naturally open in terms of your centers, and that you pick up on people's energy very, very easily. So that may have some resonance with you. But in terms of your job, I feel like, yeah, you're definitely being guided to embrace the the pain and the healing that's needed, but to also learn something, and to learn maybe this about collaborating with others, working with other people, and looking at these new opportunities. So let's see what's coming through in the fishbowl. Dance, career and finances for you. September, missed opportunity, use your intuition, stick to the plan. Oh my god. Okay, that was like an insane amount, so I can't even take them. Hold on. I'll take the ones that just landed on the cards. Okay. So, signs, warrior mentality, and then last one, legs. Okay, legs. Now I'm seeing something to do with legs, like the running, like in that action card with the horses, like legs, like I don't know if there's something you're going to be running around a lot, running a lot of errands, or I just feel like you're going to be using your legs in what you're doing quite frequently. Because we have dance there as well. So I don't know if this is that you work in some kind of I don't know, something theatrical, something where you would be dancing, or whether dancing is more of a way for you to relax, or something that you enjoy, that brings you happiness, that helps to move some of this energy as well. Like, dancing can be a really great way to cleanse your energy. Okay, it's a good way of actually dispersing any energy that you may have picked up from others, or stagnant energy that you have left behind from something else. It's a really good way to sort of get it out, literally get it out of your system. Okay. But yeah, I mean, September, so it may be that something happens around the next September whenever you're drawn to this. So something about the month of September is very important here. So it might be, or you might be already aware that something is kind of happening, or you're hoping something is going to happen around September. So interesting, September. Stick to the plan and missed opportunity. So that might be also what you might be upset about. Okay, it might be that you're upset about an opportunity that you feel has come and gone. So yeah, I feel like you're being guided to think very carefully about what you say yes and what you say no to. But if you feel guided to say no, then you feel guided to say no. And rather than seeing it as a missed opportunity, see it as divine protection. If you felt called, with your intuition, okay, because this is where I feel like it's important. You're going to be receiving a hell of a lot of signs over the next few months about your path when it comes to your career and finances. So your intuition is going to be very strong. Really, really strong, stronger than usual. So I feel like this is definitely your time to, really tune in to your intuition and to allow it to guide you. Allow your gut feeling to guide you rather than your head. Okay, because I feel like it's your head that may cause some problems. But to be fair, I think mentally you're going to be in a good place. Like, I see you moving on. I see you detaching from something and feeling much more clear-headed. Okay, because we've also got this warrior mentality, how you do have this warrior mentality. You don't give up. And maybe this is something, that you're contemplating as well. Like, should I give up? But I never want to give up. I always want to keep going until I can't anymore. Like, I will keep going until my legs don't stop, or until my legs give way. Picking up some Capricorn vibes coming through here as well. Like this, and maybe even Taurus. Capricorn and Taurus get going, and if they don't stop, they ain't going to stop. So maybe Scorpio as well, and Leo, okay? Could be some fixed sign energy coming through here, because we've also got stick to the plan, which could be the tradition. And I feel like maybe that's where you're being guided to stick to the plan. So if your plan is to move on, if your plan is to start something new, then to stick to that, okay? Because that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing all of these new beginnings. So, but it may also be that you're not planning to move on just yet. It may be that you're planning to stay where you are, but if you stick to the plan, if you stick to it, then there's going to be a change. Either way, I feel like whatever your plan is now, you're meant to stick to it for the moment. Of course, you can come back and readjust it later on, but just for the moment, maybe just for the next 30 days, or certainly for the next 3 months, to kind of stick with it, but you'll be surprised where this plan leads you, okay? It's going to lead you in a really positive direction. Really, really positive one, okay? I feel like there's going to be so much growth. I feel like there's going to be joy. I feel like there's going to be celebration for you by the end of this. And, it may even be this emotional release, like this 5 of Cups, like tension. Like you've been feeling, everything's been brewing up inside of you. You've been working so incredibly hard. And it's suddenly like there's this new beginning, this new chapter for you. And you just sort of cry with happiness, or cry with just relief. Okay, that everything has worked out, okay, and that what you've been doing has been for your highest good. So, yeah, I just see you all like breathing this sigh of heavy relief after the next 3 months. I really do. But it's going to be a fun journey. So, yeah, I don't want to make you feel like it's going to be a hard journey, because not to say it's not going to be challenging at times. I think you're actually going to get a lot of enjoyment out of it when you kind of go with the flow of this plan and you just enjoy, even if there are things that come in, try to divert you. I feel like you're going to go like a train. You're going to bulldoze through it. Because there's so much passion here, and because I feel there's divine guidance, and there's your spirit guides that are protecting you. We've got this healing energy here. So I feel like they're meant to be keeping you on this path. They're just guiding you. Of course, you have the free will to go wherever you choose, but this is the path I feel like they're guiding you on at this moment. And there's definitely going to be a lot for you to learn, and 100% a lot for you to gain. Okay, so I really hope this resonates with you, group 3. Please let me know down in the comments below if it does, and give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.